Miss Pickles Gaming. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Miss Pickles Gaming, and we have something insane to show you. Forget everything you think you know about bleed builds. This weapon, this thing, is so ridiculously powerful, and you can snag it practically right out of the gate, just as long as you have defeated Radahn and Mohg in the base game, purchase the DLC Shadow of the Erdtree, and make your way to the castle front side of Grace. Like I said, right out of the gate. Now I know what you're thinking. Another OP weapon? Yeah, you've heard it all before. Maybe you saw a clickbait headline, or stumbled across some cryptic forum post, or maybe your weird uncle told you about it after too much eggnog. But trust me, this is different. This is beyond different. It's so good, it's almost unreal. Seriously, I'm starting to question my own reality. Think about that for a second. Are you thinking? Good. Now, let's get into it.
Hey, Mark here with Miss Pickles Gaming. How'd you like that intro? I decided to dabble in a little AI technology. Went to Google Gemini, and in a matter of minutes, I had the script. I moved over to 11 Labs voice and generated that Australian voice for the voiceover. Very interesting. We'll dabble around with that a little bit later. All right, today's video. We're going after the Bloodfiend fork, and you start off at the castle front site of Grace in the Shadow Realm, or the Shadow of the Erdtree. So just follow along on this path, and my video has a few mistakes that I'm going to point out that I didn't know I was doing until later on. So we're heading down this way, and you'll see a bunch of, I assume that they are called Bloodfiends because they have the Bloodfiend hammer, the Bloodfiend fork, the Bloodfiend, there's another one, I forget what it is. So we're just, for the purposes of the video, they are the Bloodfiends. Now, right in front of us is a group of them fighting some of, I believe they're Mesmer soldiers. Doesn't really matter who they are, they're just fighting. So this is a farming exercise. Everyone knows how to farm, go out, rinse, repeat, do it again, that kind of thing. Now the first group of Bloodfiends here, you can just walk away from, go around them. If you notice, they are all carrying the Bloodfiend hammer. So anything that we get from them is not what we're looking for. Now if you want to go ahead and farm them, if you don't already have the Bloodfiend hammer, which in itself is one of the top rated weapons in the game. The blood loss on it is phenomenal. The physical damage it causes. So it is something that if you don't already have it, go ahead and farm these guys as long as you're at it. Now, we've taken care of them, and of course there was no Bloodfiend fork in that. We're going to go down just a little further, and we'll find another group. In this group, there are, I know that there are two, there might be three of these guys that are carrying the Bloodfiend fork. Those are the ones you want, but you're going to end up killing them all just to make sure that one of them doesn't come up behind you and kill you. And whatever happened to the enemy of my enemy is my friend. These AI soldiers that I'm helping out, they don't seem to get that. So, also, after this farming exercise that we're doing here, I changed my tactics, which I did not record at all. And there were two weapons that really stood out for farming these guys. One of them was Mohg's Sacred Spear. Just run out in the middle of them, be buff for it, and basically a couple pokes up in the air with the Ash of War, and they all fall down dead. So it was much easier with that. Back to the video here. None of the Bloodfiends dropped the fork, so this is my second go at it. Also, equip yourself with the Silver Scarab and the silver and pop a Silver Foulfoot, which will really help in the discovery, which I did on the second run here. But back to the weapons that would really help you. The second weapon that I tried is the Sacred Relic Sword. Has a large area of destruction and a couple of passes of that, and they were all gone, and I didn't have to individually go and kill each one. Now, I know I said that you can just bypass these guys, but I'm looking for another Bloodfiend hammer, so if I get it, great. If not, no big deal. If you're curious and you don't recognize the weapon I'm using, it's the Great Dragon Hunter's Katana. All right, down to where we need to be. Much better that I came during the daylight also. I mean, this guy's just a pain in the ass. Also, if you notice the outfit I'm wearing, that is the outfit that I want to use during the build because of the blood loss and the jump attacks and all that. However, in the video, I cannot explain why. I switched armor sets, I switched everything, and then at the end, I tell you to use a different armor. Well, there's our Bloodfiend fork. You know what we're going for. I'm done farming on this video, but I do come back. It took me 3 or 4 more tries to get my second one. So I buffed both weapons up to +10 so that maximum damage. That's all you can say is maximum damage. All right. Let's go into the build. Like I said, the white mask we want because it enhances, once blood loss occurs, you're going to get a certain percentage higher. I think it's 10%. The Raptor's black feathers for the jump attacks. And then I like running the Lionel gauntlets and greaves on this because, it just looks good. It completes the build. It has nothing to do to help the build, but it just looks good. All right, so in the physics, I'm running the Flame Shrouding Cracked tier and the Opaline Hard tier. We're going to be getting up close and personal with some of the enemies, so we're going to need some protection. On our Talismans, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, that's pretty much a given. And Shard of Alexander, again, pretty basic, it's a given. And then we are going to move into, come on, the Claw Talisman right there. We are going to be doing jump attacks with these things, so we might as well enhance those. That goes along with the Raptor's black feathers. And then for the protection, we're going to run the Dragon Crest Great Shield. Again, we're going to be getting close to things. There is no distance. And the star of the show will be the Bloodfiend fork with seppuku on it, and we're gonna scale it with arcane, which makes it the occult, and the amount of blood loss and damage caused and how quickly you can do it is just unbelievable. So let's have some fun here and go around and show you what this weapon can do. Pumpkin heads are not that tough as long as you get past the pumpkin head. They're pretty soft. Jump attack, and again, you're going to take some damage being so close. Now, in making this video, I don't know what I was thinking. Now, I probably roll more than most people, but I don't roll for no reason. And in this video, I don't know why. Look, I mean, I am rolling like crazy. And it's not just this one clip. As we go through, you're going to probably say, what the hell is his problem? I don't know. I don't know. The Knights Cavalry. I love these guys. They are fun. They are. I like anything in the game that you have to go at a certain time, at a certain place, and then something will appear. It just doesn't happen all the time, and the Knights Cavalry fits into that. So they are tough. They're not unbeatable by any means, but I don't know, something about them. I love the. I guess it would be outfit for the horse, or the shrouding. I wish in one of the upgrades they would give us something like that for Torrent, where we can make him look better. All right, so the Knights Cavalrymen knocked us off, and I'm thinking, no problem. I'll just run over here and hop back up. Well, there is no way back up, so I'll eventually get on Torrent and ride back around. Trying to figure it out right now. Yeah, as you can tell, you've probably done this in other circumstances where you go, there's got to be a way. Well, there's not. We're stuck on a ledge that you're not supposed to be on. So take the easiest way down. Then, of course, with my luck, I get turned around. I'm going the wrong way. Heading to the Murkwater Caves and Catacombs. Decide to turn around, then decide to go back, because why not include this in the video? There is a invader, a bloody finger, and this is the guy who drops the Reduvia dagger, and we might as well include him on the video. As long as we got the dual Bloodfiends out, let him come to me. Just stand there and wait for him. And just like that, now the invader's gone. Hopefully, now I'm thinking, oh crap, I gotta hurry up and get back to the Knights Cavalrymen before daylight. So we're gonna blow through everyone and see if the Knights Cavalryman is still up on the bridge. These undead people, just run past them. Now, before he rudely shoved me off the bridge, I was just kind of playing around with him, trying to get, the fight to last a little longer. Like I said, I love fighting these guys. And so now it's more of, oh, no. Now you're going to get it. And there he is. Highlight him. Hopefully my timing is good. And that's what this weapon can do right there. And we get his Ash of War that he drops. I included that just because of the horse kick. How many of you have unexpectedly got behind just an everyday Joe rider, and you got behind his horse and got the shit kicked out of you? Well, that's what happened to me. So we're going to do a couple of Evergaols in this. I love these also. Again, you go to a certain place, you trigger it, and this is my happy spot, is things like this. So we're gonna buff up, and my buffs are Golden Vow and Flame grant me strength. Gonna seppuku, get that blood loss started, and which would really mean something if I was wearing the right armor set. The reason you would do this is to trigger the white mask, and as you can see, I'm not wearing the white mask. I'm doing everything out of habit, but just wearing the wrong outfit. By the way, this is the Bloodhound Knight, and as long as you attack him fast, he's a non-issue also. Here's another Knights Cavalryman. Okay, look at this. I'm doing a jump attack and I jump over the entire horse and rider. What's going on there?
Well, you don't see that every day.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Oh, come on!
All right, so we're coming to the end of the video. As soon as we kill him, the video is pretty much over except for my ending. So I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, come on!
Hey, where are you going? You watched the video and obviously enjoyed it, so you need to go back and click the subscribe button. I mean, come on now. You were raised better than this. You know, it doesn't cost anything. You know, why wouldn't you?
And that's how she wrote.